Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempests rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whatever may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fitted for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and O thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely. Assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O men of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O men of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod. As brothers of the Son of Man, rise. rise up, O men of God. Good evening. Let's justify the saints with professionalism and shenanigans. I don't know what psalm we're on, so I'm going to wait till Aaron comes in here. Happy 4th. Be not dismayed when you be tired, God will take care of you. Beneath his wings of love abide, God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. Through the deployment, hard to fail, God will take care of you. When dangers, fears, your path to sail, God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. All you may need, He will provide. God will take care of you. Nothing you ask will be denied. God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. No matter what may be the test, God will take care of you. When weary one upon his breast, God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. I love the Lord. I love the Lord, for he died my soul to save. On Calvary, his new life he freely gave. From realms above, Jesus freely came to die, that I might live someday with him on high. I love the Lord. He has been so good to me. He gave his life sin to set me free. No greater love than His could ever be. I love the Lord because He first loved me. I love the Lord, for He saved the lost from sin. He gave them life to be whole and free again, to live on high, with nevermore to die. Oh, praise His name, we'll see Him by and by. I love the Lord, He has been so good to me. He gave His life from sin to set me free. No greater love than His could ever be. I love the Lord because He first loved me. I love the Lord, for His love so full and free. He taught us why that love like Him should be. To be like Him and compassion freely give. Oh, bless His name. We've been living could live. Oh, the Lord, He has been so good to me. He gave His life from sin to set me free. No greater love than His could ever be. I love the Lord because He first loved me. Powerful song, powerful words. When the trumpet shall sound and the dead shall arise, and the splendor of the immortals shall envelop the skies, when the angel of death shall no longer destroy, and the dead shall awaken in the morning of joy. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory in the morning of joy. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory in the morning of joy. When the King shall appear in His beauty on high, and shall summon His children to the courts of the sky, shall the cause of the Lord have been all your employ, that your soul may be spotless in the morning of joy. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory. In the morning of joy. Oh, the bliss of that morn, when our loved ones we meet, with the songs of love and song each other shall greet, singing praise to the Lamb through eternity's years, when with the past all forgotten, with its sorrows and tears. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory. In the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, in the morning of joy, we'll be gathered to glory. In the morning of joy. Let's see. Jesus, hold my hand. As I travel through this pilgrim land, there is a friend who walks with me. Leads me safely through the singing, and it is the Christ of Calvary. This will be my pretty Lord each day, to help me do the best I can. For I need thy light to guide me day and night, blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Yes, I need thee every hour. Through this land, this pilgrim land, protect me by thy power. Hear my plea, my feeble plea. Lord, dear Lord, look down on me when I kneel in prayer. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Let me travel in the light divine, that I may see the blessed way. Lead me that I may be holy, thine and sing redemption songs someday. I will be a soldier brave and true, and ever firmly take a stand. As I onward go to daily meet the foe, blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Yes, I need thee every hour. Through this land, this pilgrim land, protect me by thy power. Hear my plea, my feeble plea. Lord, you look down on me when I am blessed Jesus, hold my hand. When I wander through the valley into the setting of the sun, lead me safely to the land of blessed life. Crown of life have won. I have put my faith in thee, dear Lord, that I may reach the golden strand. There's no other friend on whom I can depend, blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Yes, I need thee every hour. Through this madness, pilgrim land, protect me by thy power. Hear my plea, my feeble plea. Lord, dear Lord, look down on me when I kneel. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, keep me near the cross. Jesus, keep me near the cross. There a precious fountain, free to all a healing stream, flows from Calvary's mountain. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my blessed soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross a trembling soul, love and mercy found me. There the bright and morning star shed its beams around me. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my blessed soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross, O Lamb of God, poignant sins before me, help me walk from day to day with a shadow on me. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my blessed soul shall find rest beyond the river. Near the cross I'll watch and wait, hoping, trusting ever, till I reach the golden strand, just beyond the river. In the cross, be my glory ever, till my blessed soul shall find rest beyond the river. Gone is all my debt of sin. I could change this but within. And to live I now begin, rising from the fall. Yet the debt I did not pay, someone died for me that one day, sweeping all the dirt away. Jesus paid it all. Jesus died and paid it on the cross of Calvary, and my heart was melted at his dying call. Oh, his heart was broken on the tree for you and me, and the debt is canceled. Jesus paid it all. Oh, I hope to please him now. Light of joy is on my brow, as on his dear feet I bow, safely in his love, making his the death I owe. Breathing through his love so bestowed. So singing on the road to my home above. Jesus died and paid it on the cross of Calvary, and my heart was melted at his dying call. Oh, his heart was broken on the tree for you and me, and the debt is cancelled. Jesus paid it all. Sinner, not for me alone, did the Son of God atone. Your debt to him made his own on the cruel tree. Come to him with all your sin, be as white as snow within. For salvation you may win, and rejoice with me. Jesus died and paid it on the cross of Calvary, and my heart was melted at his dying call. Oh, his heart was broken on the tree for you and me, and the debt is cancelled. Jesus paid it all. Hello, Heather. Good to see you tonight. I'm glad to see you, even if it's just a little bit. Well, you are here. Let me do this one. How are you, my sister? Happy 4th of July, by the way. We as a bird to your mountain, thou who art weary of sin, go to the clear flowing fountain, where you may wash and be clean. I believe that there is near thee. I am the Savior will hear thee. On his bosom will bear thee. O thou who art weary of sin, O thou who art weary of sin, He will protect thee forever. Wipe every falling tear. He will forsake thee never. Sheltered so tenderly there. Haste when the hours of flying. Spend all the moments in sighing. Cease from your sorrow and crying. The Savior will wipe every tear. The Savior will wipe every tear. Of course he can. That's what I'm here for you to stick needles in my brain. What's on your heart? What's on your mind there, sister? Oh, while you're typing, that's why I sang it for you, sister. Alright. Matthew 11:11. Let me get there. Alright. As truly I say to you, among those born of women, there has not been one greater than John the Baptist. But he who's least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. So yeah, John the Baptist is a great figure, isn't he, Heather? Aren't we all? You would think he would be greater than be greater than even the least person in the kingdom. You think about what John did. John's job was to prepare the way of Jesus. And we look here at the context. He says, after the beginning of the chapter, John sends messengers to Jesus to make sure his identity. Are you the one we're looking for, or shall we look for another? Basically, Jesus says, I am the one you're looking for, and here's the evidence. The blind see and the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear, the dead are raised up, the poor have the gospel preached to them. Let me just move. So John has doubts in Matthew 11 about the identity of Jesus. And he sends messengers to Jesus inquiring of his identity. And he says basically, John, you need you need to you need to tell John that you need to believe the signs, believe what I'm doing. The blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed. Blessed is he who is offended because of me. As they departed, Jesus began to say to the multitudes concerning John. So he sends this message to John, and now he talks to the crowds about John. And he says, what did you go out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by the wind? But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? Indeed, those who wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. What did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I say to you, more than a prophet. And verse 10 says, for this is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you. Jesus first makes the point that, look, you came out to see something. The Jews came to see a prophet, God's prophet. And his job, according to verse 10, was to prepare the way of the Messiah. Even John has had doubts. We see that in the first part of Matthew chapter 11. His job was, as great as he was, his job was only to point people to Jesus. And then he says, certainly I say to you, among those born of women, there is not risen one greater than John the Baptist. John was important, But he who's least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. Why? Well, he explains it in the next verse. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. The law and the prophets were until John. John kind of took over, and the law of Moses was in the background. If you are willing to receive it, he is Elijah who is to come. Who is Elijah? Well, he was a mighty prophet. He was a messenger before Elisha. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. And then he continues. And so it's a great question. What does Jesus mean? From the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. In that time, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. It's a hard question to understand what Jesus means exactly. There is a sense in which God's kingdom was not established yet. That would happen, as Daniel chapter 2 says, in Jerusalem in the days of the Roman Empire. In the days of the Roman Empire, that God says in Daniel 2:44, I'm going to set up the kingdom of heaven. So Jesus could mean that he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than John, because John was not in the kingdom. The kingdom was not established. And so that's the common that is the common way this is taken, and I think that has a lot of merit, especially when you tie that to Daniel chapter 2. I'm going to be honest, I don't know all the ins and outs of this verse, so I don't have a problem with saying, here's what I think. I don't know. So what's being discussed is John's role in the kingdom. He was a messenger. He was preparing the way for the kingdom. So if you look at verse 10 and 11 together, you have Jesus saying, John was just a messenger. You are in the kingdom. John wasn't in the kingdom. The kingdom's still coming. If you are part of my coming kingdom, if you're part of my coming kingdom, you're greater than John, because verse 10, he was just preparing the way for the king. The herald of the king is not as important as say the servants of the king's house, because they're closer in relationship. And so John was great, but those in the kingdom are greater than John because I believe John wasn't in the kingdom. He died before the kingdom was established. And so I don't think this is the idea of uh, positions in heaven, but he is saying John was just the messenger. You guys went out to see John. He was just the messenger. He was just the one crying out in the wilderness, and those coming. He even says in verse 12 that you guys are trying to take the kingdom of heaven. In some capacity, the kingdom was there in verse 12. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm not sure of all the connections, like I said. There may be some nuance that I'm missing. This is a difficult passage. I think we've talked about this before. But verse 12 kind of trips me up. From the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Why? My big question with verse 12 is how can the kingdom of heaven suffer violence? And how can people want to take it by force if the kingdom is limited to the church? We often say the church is the kingdom, and really, I think the kingdom is the domain of God, wherever He rules. It could mean I think so. I think you have the general domain of God talked about in Scripture, and then you have uh, the kingdom that is going to be established through the church. It's a specific type of kingdom. Now let me tell you tell you another plausible interpretation of this text. When Jesus was on the scene, he was teaching kingdom parables. The kingdom of heaven is like. Here are citizens of the kingdom. And what did the people respond with? What did the Pharisees and the Sadducees respond to that with? They always opposed him, ridiculed him. In John chapter 6, the people wanted to make him king by force. And so in that way, the kingdom has always been under misunderstood, because even when Jesus is talking about the kingdom, what the kingdom is like, people have always rejected it. The Jews certainly didn't understand it. Uh, the Jews definitely wanted to take the kingdom by force. In John chapter 6, that they went to crown them king, because there was the Jews wanted to crown Jesus the king because there was a misunderstanding. Uh, Misunderstanding of his kingdom. And so, in that way, the kingdom of heaven has suffered violence. And, and by the Jews, it has the kingdom all throughout the Gospels has been misunderstood, and the Jews have tried to take it by force. Force Jesus into situations. And so let's maybe talking about the idea of the kingdom. Uh, so I don't know how how what do you think about that idea of it? The fact that Jesus is not saying the kingdom of heaven is here per se, but the idea has been uh, ever since Jesus has come, the idea of the kingdom has been twisted and like in John chapter 6. It's only in the chapter. Hold on. Let's see. King by force. John 6, verse 15. Therefore, when Jesus perceived that they were about to come and take him by force to make him king, he departed again to the mountain by himself alone. See, the Jews wanted the kingdom to come with violence and force, and uh, he says the people were fighting to make this happen. People were pressing into it. Uh, Also, when Jesus gives the parable of the uh, unrighteous landowners, the parable of the tenants, what do they do? They kill the servants, and notice when the vine dressers get to the son, notice what they say when the son walks up. But those vine dressers said among themselves, "This is the heir, come let us kill him, and the inheritance will be ours." The son's inheritance. The the vine the, the vine dressers wanted to take the son's inheritance, so they took him and killed him and cast him out of the vineyard. Therefore, what will the owner of the vineyard do? He will come and destroy the vine dressers and give the vineyard to others. And so, John 6:15 could be taken as these are the Jews trying to take the inheritance of the son. Maybe that's misapplying the parable, but and so we kind of left verse 11, uh, but that's what that's what I think the most likely interpretation is. The thought of the kingdom was being taken by force. We see in John 6:15, and then uh, Mark 12. You have the have the servants trying to take the inheritance. Um, let's see. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm about done on my rant, but I don't know if that's helpful or if I confused you. Like I said, these are some of my random thoughts. I may be wrong, but that's what I take John 10. Jesus makes it clear before uh, Pilate in John 18. He says, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight so that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now my kingdom is not from here." And so the Jews wanted a physical kingdom. And Jesus says if it were physical, you would have a bigger problem. Uh, Jesus says you would have a bigger problem than the Jews. We've already seen their willingness to press their way into the kingdom and make Jesus king by force. But anyway, sorry, sorry, my thoughts were kind of disjointed, and this is what you get when it's kind of off the cuff. So maybe that was helpful. I don't know. Uh, Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Heather, for the question. Those are some of my thoughts. Take it or leave it. Uh, but remember, here at CEM, we want to do three things. We want to glorify God, we want to edify the saints, and we want to answer any spiritual questions you may have. Thank you all, and God bless.